Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. We will talk again about essentials. We all individually define what is essential and try to fulfill daily. We all have this need, but three things can go wrong, which I'm going to bring them up. And when they're going wrong, things get complicated, and instead of essentials being the door that leads to feeling whole, warm, happy, optimistic, loving, empowering, we end up feeling half hurting, angry, lonely, and frustrated. Number one, busy schedule has the ability to force one to push aside taking care of them, and that leads to creating voids. Number two, not everyone has the same exact essentials, and others react negatively when we share with them what is essential for us. They become judgmental, they become critical, they have an opinion. And again, this kind of negative reaction can lead to the creation of voids. Number three, when everything in our lives we treat it as essentials. And if we do that, then we sort of cause and provoke the negativity of the environment around us to come to us. Again, to repeat, either we have so much going on that we push the essential aside and we never come around to fulfill them, or we try to share them with the people around us, and their negativity, their negative reaction cause us to be half, and then again voids develop. And the third is when we treat everything as essential. Again, this can cause that kind of negative outcome, which will lead to voids. These voids are filled with free-floating anxiety. What I mean by that is that kind of feeling when we wake up in the morning and we feel heavy or very anxious, and it sort of sets the tone of the day. We should choose one or two or even three essentials and make sure that they are easy to be fulfilled and they are not going to interfere with other people's feelings or ways. And number two, which is pretty much being aware and guarding that kind of tendency we might experience and feel of treating everything in our lives as essential. We need to keep an eye on it and to make sure that we don't let it happen. It is true, there are many things that we need to anchor our lives, because this way we don't have voids, we feel empowered, we have a clear mind, and we can really do good. But if we are living with other people, we want to be aware that our essentials might not be perceived as essentials, but as control. And they might fight them and attack them, And this is why it is very important that we will communicate in a loving, calm, and collective way about the couple, 2, 3 essentials that we have, and make peace and not react if the loved ones around us cannot follow them. If we don't fight in time, they're going to see them not as a control, but as a need of ours, and they can embrace it. So having essentials and fulfilling them is very important, because it's helping us not to have voids and help us anchor our days and our lives. But we have to be aware of other people's needs and other people's essentials, and avoid as much as we can crushing and causing conflicts by meeting our essentials.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our StayWHOLE community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.